Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Fours and Sixes with me, Gomesh. In this video, we'll be previewing the doubleheader weekend that's coming up with the two matches that are on Saturday. The first one being Mumbai Indians versus Lucknow Super Giants, and the evening game, which is the Delhi Capitals versus Royal Challengers Bangalore. Much like Rohit Sharma, we have been repeating the same thing video after video while previewing every Mumbai match, that this is a very important game for them. But they've lost 5 on a trot. This a sixth loss here against Lucknow might as well seal the fate of the season for Mumbai Indians, and they will have to win this particular game to keep their campaign alive. Rohit's record as an opener in the last few years has been pretty poor compared to his international numbers, but head coach Mahela Jayabudhane has backed the captain to come good. Has said that he's been timing the ball really well in the nets, but both the team management and Rohit, for his own good, will be aiming to do well in this particular game. The biggest positive and the standout difference in the last 3 matches has been the performance of Surya Kumar Yadav, who has been in stellar touch since he came back from the injury layoff. In the bowling department, they have continued to struggle without a lead spinner, and they are yet to use Deval Brevitt's leg spin in the big stage. Bumrah once again will have to shoulder the extra responsibility with very little support from the other end, as we saw in the previous game against Rajasthan Royals, where he brought out his trademark Yorker to dismiss Liam Livingstone. At the other side of the spectrum is Lucknow Super Giants, whose strength has grown multifold since the inclusion of Marcus Stoinis. Though they lost their previous clash against Rajasthan Royals, there is very little wrong that they did on the field, and they just have to stick to their best playing 11 and hope that their execution comes good. KL Rahul, as an opener in the last 4 seasons, have a great record against Mumbai Indians, irrespective of the team that he has played for, and the Lucknow captain will be hoping that he will be able to score well against his favourite opponents, given the fact that he has struggled after the early 2-3 games where he batted really well. The other notable feature in Lucknow's campaign in the last couple of games is the inclusion of someone like Krishnappa Gautam, who had to warm the bench at Chennai Super Kings after being bought for over 9 crores in the previous season. The off-spinning all-rounder from Karnataka has taken 3 wickets from the 2 games that he has played so far, and even has been sent up the order, could be used as a pinch hitter, which the Lucknow has tried out in the previous game as well. Moving on to the next game, that is the Delhi versus Bangalore clash. Although Delhi is coming off a clinical performance against Kolkata Knight Riders, where everything went their way, they will have to be cautious against a side like Bangalore, who, despite the absence of Harshal Patel, has a pretty good bowling attack, and especially their batting department is coming together and performing well as a team. Both Prithvi Shah and David Warner came good against Kolkata, and Rishabh Pant too looked really good in the short burst that he played in that particular match, but they will have to repeat the performance and continue with the momentum to extend their dominance in the top 4 of the table. One of the biggest reasons for Delhi's success this season is the comeback of Kuldeep Yadav, who is the second leading wicket taker this year, just behind his India partner in crime, Yuzvendra Chahal. The left-arm wrist spinner has taken 10 wickets so far and has provided the crucial breakthroughs whenever the team needed. With respect to Royal Challengers Bangalore, we'll have to speak about Dinesh Karthik, the kind of form he has shown this season, and the way the franchise has used him in a finisher role, where he just have to come in and hit every ball for a boundary. It has worked really well for the team as well as Karthik, who was striking at over 200 and has been dismissed just only once in this season. In Harshal's absence, Bangalore will really want the Australian star Josh Hazlewood to come good for them to do well in the power play. In the batting department as well, it has been the middle order that is carrying the team through so far, as both Faf du Plessis and Virat Kohli are yet to stamp their authority and make play a knock that wins the game for them this season. Both the teams have really good batting lineups, and although there are chunks in all 4 teams' bowling attacks, both the matches are happening in Mumbai, with the former in Brabon and the second match between Bangalore and Delhi at Wankhede. It seems like we are in for a run fest Saturday, and what better way to sit back and enjoy the weekend. We'll be back again before the Sunday's clash. This is Gomesh signing off. Thank you for watching.